back to another episode of the Ginger and Honey podcast. And I'm your girl, Tiana the Lioness.
And I'm your girl, Nikki B. And on today's episode, listen, we love and we are excited about all of our guests. But today, listen, we've been waiting 2 seasons to get this man on our podcast, in the chair, sit down, chop it up, and he is here today. But let me tell you, okay, he is an NAACP Image Award winning host, a writer, a producer, a comedian, co-host of the Friend Zone podcast. He also is co-host of the Holding Court podcast with Ebony K. Williams. Yes, all the things. He does a Monday Night Live with Carlos King. He is a host of He has hosted 2 and 3 of Revolts TV, entrepreneurial competition series, Bet on Black. And he has also been seen on MTV, BET, Bravo TV, HBO, Fuse TV, GLAD, Fox Soul, and more.
Let them know.
You busy, baby. Booked and busy.
And it sounds good when you stack it up like that. I like how that sounds. You know what I'm saying? Thank y'all for having me.
Yes,
so
Mr. Dustin
So
Ross.
happy to be here. Hell yeah. Forgive me. Now listen, y'all know we are connected through one of my very close friends. And so I'm going to apologize in advance because I'm about to cuss a little bit.
Okay,
You know,
listen.
I feel bad about talking like
Unfiltered,
that.
uncensored.
These my girls, but that's ain't mama. You know what I'm saying? But yes, I'm so happy to be here with y'all. I'm proud of y'all. Y'all know I'm a huge fan. Season 1, episode 1. I've been watching.
Thank you.
I've been down since the Kendrick Lamar reel. You know what I'm saying?
Hey,
the
a little viral moment.
Yeah.
So I'm so happy to be here, man. Thank you, ladies, for having me.
Oh my gosh,
Yes.
we're so
Yeah.
happy
Over
to
the
have you.
moon.
Yes, my
Yes,
girls,
because we
man.
know you are a busy man,
Yes.
and for you to take time out of your busy schedule to come and sit with us, it's an honor,
It's an honor to be
and
here.
it means so much to us. So.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
y'all. What's
Thank
happening?
you.
Y'all got
Hey!
your cards. Y'all got your ginger and honey cards. They done cut the fruit.
Yeah.
love this.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
We had to hook you up today.
Yes.
Today we got a little something extra though.
Yeah,
Dope.
we usually be on, calm time.
Yeah.
On
We
water
gonna- we
time.
gonna
Turn it up today.
Yeah,
We turn it up
yeah,
today.
We gotta
So
bring
let's-
the heat.
Yeah, let's get our shot in.
All
do it.
right.
To a great-
Because it's 5 o'clock somewhere.
Somewhere.
All
Cheers,
right.
ladies.
Cheers.
Thank you so much.
Cheers.
Thank you.
Oh. Oh. Okay. We not touching the table today?
Touch it with that empty one.
There
we
you go.
We touch it when it's time. You know
Ooh.
what I'm saying?
Bill.
Put some
Yes.
hair on your chest.
Yeah.
That's where it goes.
Oh, that was
I
good.
love that, man. Yes,
That was
ladies.
good. Good morning.
Now we ready to talk.
Now
Yeah.
we're
Okay,
ready
now we ready
to get
to talk.
into it.
Oh my goodness. Dustin,
Yes, T, the
how did
lioness.
it start for you?
Which part? It's so many twists and turns to this
You
thing.
grew up
Yeah. Okay, let's
humble
start there.
beginnings,
Mm-hmm.
not so humble. How's
Humble,
it go?
the real. I'm from Flint, Michigan. Very
Yeah.
proud. You know what I'm saying? Flintstone. I love my city and where I'm from. But I had to get up out of there. Okay, and
Yeah.
I literally was working in labor relations in Michigan. I hated my job. I hated them people that I work with, and I wanted to change. My older sister, who I'm very close with, y'all met my sister.
Yes, she's a sweetie.
She was living in New York, working on Wall Street, doing her thing. She helped me get a place in New York City. I moved and started trying to work in entertainment as an actor, and here we are.
Yeah.
Yeah, so that's the quick version.
Yeah.
Nigga from
Down and
Flint,
dirty.
You know what I'm saying?
Did you have aspirations of being an actor like your whole life?
Nope. I didn't. You know, God bless my parents. I love them to death. My parents have been married for 55 years now.
Oh,
Yeah, this year will
wonderful.
make 55 years next month, and they just encouraged us to support ourselves, get educations, work hard, and get the things, have a home, have something to drive, have some, stability. But when it came to like creative pursuits or like passions, you know what I mean? They was trying to raise 4 children. Like they had to focus elsewhere. Yeah. And so we really weren't cultivating those sort of interests. So I did not, unfortunately. What birthed that was me being miserable, working with the UAW, with the union, okay, them ignorant folks that I hated, and they hated me. We was mutual.
It's mutual. It's a mutual hate.
I hate you too. What we eating for lunch? So I was just tired of that, and I knew I wanted something different. Yeah. And I had never given any sort of creative pursuit a shot for real, and I just...
So you knew you had that level of creativity. It was just tapping into
there.
it.
I didn't know what that was. I didn't know if I had gas.
Yeah,
I didn't know what it was.
Like, something is brewing in here.
I got to get up out of here.
So
I've always loved to talk. I love laughing. I love conversations. And so segueing into hosting and media and working as a talking head in the media space has been natural for me. And it feels good. And once you learn how to talk about things different, we can make people laugh. We can make people think. We can make people feel something. Yeah. There's space and range there. Yeah. So I'm having a lot of fun discovering everything that's in that range for me. Yeah. Yeah.
Nice.
That's dope.
Nice.
That's dope. And doing it flawlessly.
Exactly.
Thank you.
And being you. And
that's
being
right.
you.
Thank you. That's important.
Did you find that difficult to do? Because people try to put you in a box,
For
everyone,
sure.
They do this.
They
do
sure.
that.
You know what I'm saying? I'm a practicing homosexual on the weekends.
Ooh,
so,
talk about it.
Not just
practicing.
What are you doing
on the weekend? Monday through Friday. You know what I'm saying? Focus. But no, people will definitely try to other you.
Yes,
you know what I'm saying? I feel
sure.
like if you are a certain way, you got to do things a certain way.
Yeah.
That's never worked for me. Yeah. Thankfully, so I grew up as a Jehovah's Witness. I grew up in a very structured, regimented religious environment.
They done put you out.
They put me out. I put them out. I left first.
You said
y'all can have this.
Yeah. Okay. I ain't knocking
Close
on
the door behind
another
you.
doorbell. But because of that, I grew up being familiar with like feeling othered, right? You're the kid that's got to leave the classroom when they eating birthday cake. You don't celebrate Christmas. There's a lot of separation there, right?
Sure.
So that feeling of being, prejudged or like I said, just being othered, it was not new to me.
Yeah.
So by the time this gay shit came around, y'all want to play? Yeah. All right, bet. Put me over there. That's
I'm kicking the door.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? I'm over.
Yeah.
So yeah. So
and I understand that, especially my children's dad was raised Jehovah's Witness, and it is very structured, very strict, very confining. So did you feel like that was an extra, like I'm going to show them, I'm going to step out?
Miss Nikki, sort of, because like
do not
I said,
call me Miss Nikki on this set.
Oh, I can't. I'm sorry. Look, my bad. You know what? Yes.
That's on the outside.
we gotta cut that.
Yeah.
Shout out to our editors. But you know what? Yes. I that was a different experience. That's the best way I can put it. A lot of good people in that organization were just trying to do the right thing, trying to do what they feel is right, trying to serve God, you know. But leaving that and looking at it from outside looking in, you know what I mean? I see it differently. And so I just wish everybody will leave me alone. Don't say nothing to me about what I'm doing. I ain't gonna say nothing to you about you going. You know what I'm saying?
Hello?
And then we can just exist, coexist,
coexist
peacefully. You know, it just
right.
wasn't for me. So finding a balance with that, with my family members that are still a part of that religion. You know what I'm saying? My parents is very personal for me, and trying to find a way to see each other. Even though we're not in that space together, has been an uphill climb. But you're going to fight it as hard as you can when it comes to your parents.
Absolutely.
You're going to continue to fight to have some common ground and be able to express your love for them. So it's just something that I'm going to always continue to strive for, you know?
So it's working on acceptance, or have they accepted you?
Yeah, it's been so long at this point. You know what I'm saying? I'll be 44 years old in April. So and this has been a part of my life since I was 25.
Okay.
So as far as they concerned, you know what I'm
Yeah.
saying?
I was gonna
25.
say, oh, so you were a late bloomer.
Late bloomer, okay, held on to it. But yeah, you know, we continue to work towards it.
Yeah.
They accept it because there's really nothing else for them to do.
Yeah.
You know, I try my best to live a honorable life. You know what I'm saying? Act like I was raised right, because I was. You know,
Right. Right.
and just try to make them proud in whatever ways I can, and they express it. You know what I'm saying? I had a comedy show in Detroit in December. My mom came,
Okay. Oh,
Nice.
so she got a chance
Yeah.
to see me in my element. You know what I mean? And that feeling of your mom being proud of you in spite of
Yes.
was wonderful.
Oh,
So I
good.
just look for those moments, you know what I mean,
Yeah.
and nurture those, celebrate those.
Yep.
Yeah,
love that.
yeah,
Love that.
Small wins. Gotta celebrate those.
yeah. You
Yeah.
got to.
Got to.
And being supported. And we got to see your comedy show.
Man, my girls was right
Man.
in the building. I appreciated
It
that.
was a lot of fun.
A
Yep.
lot of
Fun,
fun.
fun.
Enjoyed
funny.
yourself. Good.
Yeah.
Like
good
really cracked up. I'm
That
like,
makes me
okay,
happy.
just
Yeah.
the content, the flow. You would never think that this was something you newly stepped into,
Yeah.
like
Yeah.
at all.
I tried my best. My hands was hurting so bad I was writing. You hear me? Writing. I tried to write a good show, man. I wanted
Yeah.
to.
You did.
I wanted
Crafted
to.
well.
That was an opportunity for me to prove myself as a comedian, right?
Yeah.
Thankfully, because of my work in podcasting and in other areas, I had an audience of people who were familiar with my comedic style,
Yeah.
like projects I had contributed on, but they had
Okay.
never seen me on a stage telling jokes.
Yeah.
You know, and that is a very risky thing to do, because either it's gonna work
is,
or it's
or
not.
not.
And it
Yeah.
ain't nothing worse than seeing somebody suck trying to do comedy on that
Yeah.
stage. That
Yeah.
wasn't about to be
Yeah.
me.
Yeah.
So
right.
you know what I'm saying? I took classes. I studied
Good for you.
the art of comedy, the science of comedy. I
Mm-hmm.
learned how to structure jokes.
Yeah.
I learned about callbacks and just the formalities of comedy, because I wanted to apply those to what I knew I already had.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because everybody
so-
can't step on the stage. You could
Nah.
be funny. We know
Yeah.
funny people.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But everybody's not a
They
comedian.
don't translate
Yeah.
well.
Yeah.
I done
Yeah.
watched enough Def Comedy Jam. I done watched enough Bruce Bruce.
Yeah.
Enough Comic View. You know what I'm
That's
saying?
right.
I did my work.
Good.
And when I decided I wanted to do that, I went and tested out jokes in comedy clubs on the Lower East Side,
okay.
full of people that didn't know me. You
Yeah.
know, just so that they would I could just see if the material was landing and if it was universal, so to
Yeah.
speak. Like if anybody would laugh.
Yeah.
They was cracking up.
That's
So I was
what's
like,
He
up.
you
said,
know
"Oh,
what?
I got this."
I was like, yeah, I'm like, man, I'm finna do this.
Did
So,
you always feel funny or know you were funny?
I think I was always around funny people,
Okay.
and I was able to keep up. And so
Okay.
if that's any
Okay.
measure, then yes, because my brother is crazy.
Okay.
Okay.
In
Me
a
and
good
my
way.
oh
Yeah.
my God, in the best ways. Me and my brother is 8.5 years older than me. We best friends. We talk every day,
Oh,
multiple
nice.
times. Growing up, he never tried to like little boy. We always
Yeah.
been homies. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
And him
yeah.
and his friends are crazy. He would have me around them, and they are the funniest people I had ever met in my life. My Aunt Robin, hilarious in
Yeah.
her 60s, late 60s, and
Wow.
one of the best cussers. I told her they need to have like an award ceremony for cussing, because she would win. You know what I'm saying? So being around those people and soaking all that in and having a love for it, because I love comedy.
Yeah.
I love it. I used to just really feel like they were superstars on that stage, cussing and
Yeah.
making people laugh. And you know what I'm
Yeah,
saying? I was
yeah.
like, this is where I belong.
Yeah.
So it feels good
Oh,
to
you-
now, you know what I'm saying?
You are very comfortable on
Thank
that
you so
stage.
Yeah,
much.
for
I almost
sure.
called you your
Natural.
name. Thank you so much.
A
It's
natural.
okay. It's all right. It's
Thank
all
you
right.
so
I'll let you
much.
slide. I'll let
Yeah,
you
so-
slide.
Do you laugh at your own jokes?
Yup. Be
Yeah.
cracking up. I live alone. I be in my crib rolling. You hear me? I like to cook. I be turning the meat, laughing, having thought. Let me go put that in my notes. I'll put it in there. Some of the best jokes, some of
Yeah.
the best stuff comes from just
Yeah.
you being in thought. As
Yeah.
a comedian, you have what people don't often talk about, right? Is the fact that you have to be well informed and well read to be a comedian.
That is true.
You have to have something to start from. You know
Yeah.
what I'm saying? And so the more you know, the more information you have, the more you're able to come up with different perspectives, right? Different
Yeah.
ways to see it.
Yeah.
There's a service piece to comedy. I try to talk about, I'm very pro-black, at a time like this, always, but
Yeah.
especially today.
Yeah.
So I try to infuse a little bit of like a political message in my comedy, calling things out for what they are,
it is.
Right.
and making us laugh about it, but we're thinking at the same time, you know? And I think that that's important. You have to have some foundation of, there's got to be a service piece.
Yeah.
It's one thing to just laugh, but you also have to make people think, you know?
Right. That's right.
And so I love that part.
Yeah.
I
Is
love
it
figuring
anyone?
that part out.
Right. Is it a particular comedian, especially talking about the political aspect? I know I love Dave Chappelle.
Yes.
He's
Yeah.
brilliant in
Classic.
that. He's
Classic.
brilliant at. Is it any?
Classic.
Do you have a favorite comedian
Paul
or
Mooney.
favorites?
Paul Mooney. Paul Mooney
He's
didn't
the
play that.
originator.
The originator.
Yeah.
Paul Mooney went there. I told some jokes about Donald Trump's kids looking like the white people in Sinners, right? And I didn't know. So I was performing at a venue in Atlanta where y'all was there.
Yeah.
Apparently at one of the shows, some people in the audience walked out when I got to that point.
Oh.
Because at that venue, they're not paying me for this, so we're not going to say their name. But at
Yeah.
that venue, people just go. They don't necessarily know the talent. Sometimes they just show up, you know, to see a show.
Yeah.
Okay.
And I had some people in my audience who were like that, and two white couples, guy and a girl, and the guys were cracking up because, you know, my family was in the audience.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So,
yeah.
of course, they looking at everything but me.
Yeah.
Like, if anybody say anything about him, we jumping up in here.
I wish they
Y'all know
would.
how it be.
Yeah.
So they saw the people walk out of the
Oh.
show. Now, mind you, I'm on that stage. I can't see nothing.
Right.
Right.
So I'm just going. Had I seen them walking
You
out,
would have called them out.
oh, I would have gave him a
Ripped
doggy
them up.
bag.
You
Gave
say,
him something
where
to take
you
with him.
going?
Something
Come on
to take
back.
with them.
Paul Mooney.
Yeah,
Paul
catch
Mooney
this
used
work.
to do that. Paul Mooney would, because, you know, he's always been very outspoken
Yeah.
about social issues,
Absolutely.
political issues and stuff, and I respect that. But Paul Mooney used to tear them up on the way out. You know, I hope it's some niggas robbing y'all ass when you get home. You know what I'm saying? He would go there when he saw people leaving.
Yeah.
And so
Yeah.
I think that God protected me and them.
In that moment.
not
Yeah,
really
see,
see
we
that.
were at the first show. I think we passed them in line when we were leaving out. I saw a
You see?
couple sprinkles, and I was like,
He like that second show
That's
about to
different.
be something. See? So, you know, it's stuff like that
Yeah.
those are the moments that, you know, make this thing fun. I love, like, when things happen in real time and I'm able to write about it that day. The day the Diddy
that's
verdict came out, I had a
awesome.
show in D.C.
Mm-hmm.
The verdict came out, I wrote 20 minutes in my hotel room that day about the verdict and how I was so glad that Diddy mama could finally stand up. She was so confident before that trial, you know what I'm saying? Ever since the trial, she's down, walking in like this. The verdict came out, she can lift her head
Upright.
back up. You know what I'm saying? I was happy about that.
Yeah,
So when things happen in real time, that's when you as a comedian are able to really show off,
Yeah.
you know, the fact that, like, your audience knows that this happened today.
Yeah.
And you're
Yeah.
right, you telling jokes about it.
yeah.
So those are the moments where you can, you know,
Staying relevant.
and show them
on
that this
top
is a
of
real
things.
thing I do.
Yeah.
I ain't had time to prepare that. That came
Right.
that 20 minutes ago. You know
Yeah.
what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
yeah.
So
That's
I love
that's
that,
a
being
testament
able to show
to
and prove.
your skills.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah. To
Absolutely.
be able to write something that fast.
So going back a little bit, because
Mm-hmm.
the comedy is, we jump fast forward.
Yes.
We're going to dial it back a little bit to the podcasting world.
Okay.
And so what did you see early on in podcasting that maybe others did not?
Opportunity. I felt like, so I got into podcasting because I had done an independent movie that we toured. And when we toured the movie, we had Q&A sessions after we screened it, right? The minute that, because I moved to New York to act, remember? So I felt like anytime I have an opportunity to talk about what I'm doing or talk about this show, I just recognize that as an opportunity to be seen and heard and get more opportunities, right?
Right.
So I would go off during the Q&As, you know what I'm saying, about the story, add context and layers, spark conversations in the room, whatever. There were some people in the audience of our New York screening who had a podcast that was popular. They saw what I did, invited me to be on the show as a guest. That network ended up offering me my own show. We created the Friend Zone, and that's how my career in podcasting came. But I always knew that if I had a weekly show to talk about anything, that's a portal of opportunity into other stuff.
Yeah.
People see you doing that. They want you to talk about in other spaces. I just always understood it to be that. So I respected it from the beginning and really put a lot of work and effort into being good on the mic, understanding how to host, knowing how to time it and not talk over people, and just all the things that make hosts strong. I wanted to be strong because I wanted to do it more in other places. And so that's always been like my approach when it came to podcasting.
There's a lot of nuance.
I was just about to say that.
that you don't really know or discover until you do it for a little while. What we were told that the 18th to 20th, I can't remember the exact number, episode is like where you kind of find your niche, where you find your groove, especially if you are co-hosting.
Right, that sweet spot.
So we definitely feel that.
You can tell. You can see it. And they all wasn't in no bad place in the beginning, but you can see the growth. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Look at this.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Look at y'all. Look at this.
Look at that.
This is what I'm talking about.
Beautiful.
Consistency and growth.
That's right.
There is a myriad of opportunities waiting on people because right now people want to feel seen and heard. So if you are a relatable person, if you have had life experiences that have made you wise and
we got that.
You know what I'm saying? You know, you have a perspective.
A little too much.
You got a perspective, and there's people that are not strong enough or not even interested in being expressive in that way, but will hear you talk about it and be like, wow, I experienced that too. Yeah. And they'll stay with you.
That's
I know what I'm talking about. I've had people that have been down from day one and followed me from platform to platform, medium to medium. Yeah. And they come to my meet and greets, they come to my shows, and they tell me, I've been rocking with y'all since 2015. Wow. I got y'all gifts earlier and saw somebody that had been rocking with me since literally 2015.
Wow, that's amazing.
So just, that's what it's about to me. You know what I'm saying? Because that is really the engine that'll keep you moving.
That's right.
And keep you, afloat. It's about who's going to sink or swim, y'all.
Yeah,
I know that's right. Once you decide to go out there, to me, you have a duty to stay out there. Yeah. And elevate. Yeah. So
we agree. That's what we're trying to do. Yeah. For sure.
Yeah.
Doing. There
That's
you
right.
go. Take
That's
the
right.
try out. Take the try out. That's right. Doing it, baby. You're doing it and doing it and doing it well.
That's one of my favorite. I represent Queens. That's one of my favorites. I love that song.
Oh, yeah.
That Grace Jones sample, My Jamaican Guy. What you talking about? That's classic.
Okay, there you go. Talking about music, because we love our music now, and somebody who knows music.
Yeah. Because we think in memes and song lyrics
all the time.
I speak your language. So we can do that.
It's kind of like
language.
We can do that.
Yeah, it's like, you didn't see that? You didn't get that?
You didn't catch that?
Like, I don't want to have to explain the name to you.
Exactly.
Damn.
Just get it.
Sheesh.
Where you been all your life?
But also going back to what you were saying about comedy, there's a certain level of intellect that has to go into being sarcastic.
100%.
And
that
being
wit.
you have to have that.
100%.
If your aptitude is not high.
Yeah. Then what are we really going to do? We might as well fist fight because it wasn't funny. You know what I'm saying? You talking about me at that point, You got to know when to say when. Comedy is funny, and it gives us a license to kind of cross some lines that you may not be able to cross in regular everyday conversation, right? Yeah. But that's also something that you have to be responsible with.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
And that's a great point because when do you know, particularly when what's too far? How do you gauge that? Because some people feel like everything's on the table. In comedy, nothing.
Everything is to me. Like, again, I'm not a person, I'm not easily offended. You know what I'm saying? I think I'm a formidable opponent. When you want to go there verbally, we can do that, so I don't really get offended easily, but I also recognize that people are going through a lot right now. It's a lot of groups of people that are being toyed with, you know what I'm saying? And you just don't want to punch down. I don't punch down. Like, I'll talk about it. I tell jokes in my show about non-binary people and, just all the things that I talk about it to bring awareness to it, but I'm not punching down.
Yeah. That's
I crack
a
a joke, you know what I'm saying, about
it. That's the difference.
Anyway, I crack jokes, but but there's a way to do it where you bring joy to people. You add strength to the communities that are marginalized and smaller, but you identify areas of their experience that are funny. Yeah. That's the way. So to me, that's your work as a comedian. It's so easy to make fun of somebody, talk about somebody, tear a person down.
That's right.
You know, if I wasn't talking to y'all, I would have said tear MF down. But you
Yeah.
know, tear somebody down. You know what I'm saying?
Unfiltered.
We're on the grown folk internet.
That's
We on the
right.
grown folk
you
internet.
say
You tear a
whatever.
motherfucker down.
Yeah, there you go.
You don't. I just don't want to do that. I don't feel like
Yeah.
I have to do that to be funny. To me, that's lazy.
right.
It's so lazy.
Yeah.
Like make people think. You
That's
know, and
right.
make people laugh. It's easy to just tear somebody up. So you know the line. You know what's funny and what can possibly offend somebody in a way that's not funny. Because offending people is funny too.
Yeah.
I'm glad you mad. You know what I'm saying? But there's a line there. It's just a line. You know, and you know it. So.
Yeah, because now you cross some of those lines sometimes, dishing the dirt on reality TV.
Yeah, I do. You know,
and we're here for it.
Yeah, you know, you got to cross it sometimes. You know,
what line?
It's true,
exactly.
though.
Well, I don't. What line?
Yeah.
I don't see nothing. You know what I mean? I love talking about reality
Blind
TV.
to the lines.
We live in a society now where the consumer is so mean. Mm-hmm. People are so mean.
Ooh, they are.
They tearing down
hateful.
these black. Now, mind you, these reality shows. Every show don't have to be your cup of tea. Everything's not for everybody.
Right.
But that also don't mean you have to go online saying, I hate this. I want this show to end. I want this person gone. You don't have to do that. And to me, there's so many voices in the space that are speaking that way. I pride myself on being a different perspective.
Okay.
Not to be contrarian. I keep it real. I tell the truth. But I also don't have to get on here and, you know, it don't have to be a gotcha piece every time. A hate piece. You know what I'm saying? No, what that person did was stupid. I can't believe they did that shit.
Yeah.
And we talked about it and we move on.
Yeah.
I don't have to say, I hate this person and they need to leave the show. These are black people that are employed. When they're calling for these shows to be canceled, understand that that's crew. That's producers. That's more than just the person you see on that show that got on your nerves that day.
Yeah.
So
that's a great perspective.
Yeah.
Because now I will admit that's some of.
Now tell the truth now.
That's
Tell
what
the
I said.
truth.
I will
Shame
shame
the
the devil. I will admit that some of those shows that just promote fighting. Like I don't see content. I just see we gonna poke the bear, we gonna do something we know that's gonna poke the bear, and it's just a fight. You know, I don't like to see that.
For sure.
You know, but I'm a mature woman as
sure.
well.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
I like a good trash show.
Yeah.
You know, we
Yeah.
all like to see a train wreck
Yes,
sometimes.
we do. We can't look away.
Yeah, you cannot look away. Tuned in.
Tuned in weekly.
Weekly.
You know.
But that I don't like to see.
I
But
get
I respect that perspective because it still is giving these women a platform.
Yeah.
It still is employing writers, producers, and such, you know.
Yeah.
But we sit in a different seat, right?
True.
So we're mature, and of course they have their own audience
Yeah,
that
everybody
loves to
has an
see that.
audience. Yeah.
But you know, if what we was doing at the tunnel was
At that age.
photo or
The way I
videogram.
used to want to go to the tunnel.
Man.
Growing up in Michigan, reading Vibe magazine
Ooh.
and being upset. I have
Man.
always been, and this is one of the areas where me and
Yeah.
Shane are connected because we love like
That
90s hip hop culture.
Everybody does.
New York.
Everybody
specifically.
does,
It's
yeah.
the blueprint.
Ab-
Really, like you
Yes,
have
it
to be able
is.
to say that. It's the
It
blueprint
is.
when it comes to
Yes.
style, fly.
Yep.
Look at y'all hair. You know what I'm saying? That's y'all are products of the. You know what I'm saying? You know how to be
Thank
fly.
you. Yeah.
So I
Thank you.
love that, and to me, it is the blueprint for it all.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
yeah.
That is
It
true.
is. It you know, just thank God they ain't have us on tape because we was
Ooh.
running.
As you
Through
should.
the
The
Yeah.
revolution
That's
was
why
not
I don't bother to
When I
televised.
tell you every week, what
That's why I don't
we
bother
done
them
we done
people.
been bounced out.
You
the
hear
tunnel.
me? You hear me? You hear me?
Truth be told,
Look, so I don't bother them people. I watch Zeus. I watch all of it. I don't.
Yeah.
To me, it's the same. Y'all was watching. They was watching Guiding Light. You know what I'm saying? And Passion, same thing. Wrestling.
Yeah.
You know, it's all the same thing to me.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
entertainment. And
Yeah.
my hope is that these women who are now being platformed and given opportunity right on these shows get other opportunities.
Yes.
I love seeing those girls pivot into music,
Me too.
pivot into this.
Absolutely.
Or you know, just discover new passions along the way. They young.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You know, they doing what young people do.
Products.
That's right.
You know, it's just a totally
different.
different world because I am of the age where we did not have social media and all that stuff growing up. We didn't have none of that. You know what I'm saying? That came later. So I kind of get both sides. I see what they doing, and to me, the responsibility is on the older people, the parents, the people who are in those young people's lives, to be like, yo, that's all right. I see what you're doing, you know, but you also are good at this. You can do this too.
Yeah.
You know? You have to have
and that's
the
the
balance.
key.
Yeah.
Prayerfully they listen.
Prayerfully.
Right. Yeah.
Prayerfully.
Transition
Because I didn't
into
listen.
something else.
I ain't listen. I don't even go to the Kingdom Hall no more.
Said I'm out of here.
But I took the fundamentals,
That's right.
principles, okay,
got that
and did it my
foundation.
way. So the hope is there. I'm in very close relationship with my little cousins. You know what I'm saying? Young black men, younger than me, out there living their lives, doing music, doing whatever, and I encourage that.
Absolutely.
I want them to find that sense of self and that fulfillment that comes from finding out what you're good at, you know, putting forth an effort to it and seeing results. That builds that changes how you approach the world.
Oh, yeah.
So I want that for them. I want them to
sure.
live their lives and be young men and discover it all. Like, just do your thing.
Yeah.
So
it's hard when you have grown up, like we got a couple years on you, right?
Yeah.
And so we were taught, trained to get you a good city paying job with benefits,
stability,
retire and die.
Security,
you know? And so I really tried to not do that to my kids.
Yeah. Both
You
of
know,
us.
we really encourage them, follow your passion, follow your dream. There'll be ups and downs, but still just stick with it, following your passions, because you can wake up and find yourself. We're like in
miserable.
At this age, trying to find what you know, this is a passion project for us, you know?
I love it.
And so it's kind of like we get to express ourselves and be free in a way in which we were kind of taught to not do. Right? So there's a level of comfortability, but still apprehension. Like we'd be like, maybe we shouldn't tell that story. Maybe we shouldn't say this or say that, you know? So we're still trying to find our groove and
navigating the
releasing some of those
dark
corners of life.
That 18 episode theory, let it go.
Yeah.
Because there's going to be so many points and milestones and markers in your journey as a host, in your journey experiencing this. Y'all, this is media, y'all.
Yeah.
Y'all work in media now.
Yeah.
And along your way, there's going to be things that happen that change you and change how you look. Shout out to y'all as mothers, right? For even having that, because that the humility, you know what I'm saying, that it takes to be able to be like, you know what, I'm going to do it different with mine. You know what I mean? Then that way, and I might not even know how to do this or what it's going to look like or turn out to, but I'm going to do it differently with my children.
Yeah.
That is such a gift to your children, you know, and it speaks volumes about your character as moms.
Thank you.
So shout out to y'all, because that's what children want. You need an environment that fosters growth in that way.
Yes.
That's right.
And support. You know,
support.
I know. Even, you know, we had Shane on and him talking about coming out and, you know, and it was a rough time for me, but ultimately is my son. I love him. I'm going to support him in that and anything else. Yeah. So I think we both, you know, are intentional about supporting our children, and whatever it is they do, you know, we're going to advise them if we think that's some dumb shit you about to try.
100%. 100%. You still a mom.
It's still a mom.
You know, I seen that episode. You said you would have went up to that school and they told you, you know what I'm saying, what was going on. I was like, that's my girl. But yes, that support, that foundation is what you need to go out and face the world. We might be gay on the weekends in my case, you know.
Just the weekends.
You know, and today is Saturday. But we are still black men walking out into the world.
That's right.
So we're faced with that. So we walking out into the world facing adversity times 2.
Right.
Yeah. Off rip.
Right.
In addition to the things that happen and that affect you that you go through in life, you know?
Right.
So it's just, it is an exemplary journey to walk. When you want to, you got to be concerned about people, your family members not wanting to I'm going to say it. Your family not want to fuck with you no more. You know what I'm saying? I remember feeling like I am terrified of my family finding this out because I'm very close with my little cousins. They come spend the night in my house. I don't want their parents and even though their parents cussed me out after I told them that's how I felt, they're like, what the fuck you mean? Like, nigga, this is what?
Yeah.
We would never.
Yeah.
But it was
But you don't know.
You don't know.
Yeah.
Because of how we're conditioned, you know?
Right.
That's made me have so much empathy. It's made me have so much fellow feeling for others. You know what I'm saying? It's made me I look forward to identifying the goodness in people, you know, and especially us. I look forward to finding the goodness in us and seeing examples of people loving on their family. I love the way y'all love on Shane. I love that. You know what I'm saying?
Baby.
I love that.
He was everybody's first baby.
I love that. And I feel like Shane's story, my story with my family ride for me.
Yeah.
Ride. Do you hear me?
Yeah.
Good.
These are the stories that need to be told because we hear so many of the alternative.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Let's talk about how black people do love their family members that have different lifestyles. And we'll kick your ass behind them. You know
That's
what I'm
right.
saying?
Yeah.
Let's
That's
share
right.
that.
Yeah.
That's
I
right.
love being able to offer that example to people. You know, it ain't always bad.
That's right.
It
At all.
might be hard. It might take us a minute to figure
That's
this thing out.
That's right.
But when
we rock for hours. Best believe it. Tough.
So
Till the wheels fall off.
Till the wheels
and
fall
even then, we're
off.
gonna be trying to screw them back on and
That's
keep going.
Then keep going.
Listen, we're going to be Fred Flintstone. We don't need wheels.
Okay.
Period. And I also noted that y'all are men. Y'all can fend for yourselves too.
Yeah.
Don't let the gayness fool you.
Have to.
Because we know I got to pipe down mine sometimes.
Listen,
He will black out.
I'm from Flint, Michigan. You know what I'm saying? That you ain't finna hold me.
Period.
I'm just gonna put it like that. You know what I mean? I'm always gonna have some take gay out of. At the end of the day, insults and it just is what it is. Disrespect is disrespect.
That's right.
And I'm not having that. I come from a place where I am. My fundamental principles, you know, are not to take no shit.
Yeah.
So like that is just something that's in me. I just happen to be gay. It's an easy way for people to attack or you know. And I anticipate it ahead of time. You know what I'm saying? I already know you're gonna be on that.
Yeah.
So let's be on that.
Yeah.
I'm here for it.
I'm here for it.
I
you
told
know?
you I memes and song lyrics. All I'm thinking is, I'm a man. I'm a man.
For real though.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
And
that
thank
part.
God, like my brother, my cousins, you know what I'm saying? The real niggas in my life that have never even taken. My brother cussed me out for not telling him first.
Oh.
I'm your brother. Don't you ever disregard me, nigga. I don't give a fuck about what you doing. Like, nigga, it's me.
Yeah.
That's the type of time my brother was on.
Love
So
that.
you know what
I
I'm
love
saying?
that.
And that helped me feel good about myself. If the people that I love the most were not threatening to disengage from me or shunning me, and you know what I'm saying? None of that. Like that made me feel like, okay, that's out the way.
Yeah.
Who am I as a person?
Yeah.
What do I want to do? Now I can apply my energy and my focus to something that's worthwhile as opposed to being consumed with thoughts about being separated from my, you know, just all the negative stuff. And that's the importance of that support. You give your family members that you do love,
Yeah.
Right.
you give them the chance to actually just go out into the world and be something.
Right.
And remove that distraction of all of that from your way so you can focus.
And
Yeah.
that's what
why
it
it's
is,
important,
a
man.
distraction.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I'm glad to hear that you have that
Yes.
love and
Support.
support for your
For
family
sure,
so
for
that
sure.
we can receive the gifts
Yes. Thank
that are
you.
Dustin
Okay.
Ross.
Yeah.
Yeah.
In your
Yes.
fullness.
Yes.
For sure.
So in all messiness.
Come on with it. Come on with it. Let me
Get
take a
to the
sip
mess.
of this first.
Yeah.
I told y'all to ask me anything, and I meant
You
that.
did.
Okay. Hey,
Come
well,
on.
we're not gonna go too
Yeah.
hard.
All
Yeah,
right,
yeah,
I'm
yeah.
here. Today is the day, baby.
Uh-oh.
Today
Catch
is
it
the
while you
day.
can. Has reality TV changed how people act in real life.
Yeah. Yeah.
In what
people
way?
are trying to make a moment. People are much more concerned with the perception of others as opposed to being present, right? Mm-hmm. If we have an argument, now I'm concerned about everybody else thinking I won the argument as opposed to making my points to you. I think that shift in just the way people look at life has not been healthy.
Yeah.
Personally, you know what I'm saying? I authenticity, realness, like what's really going on. To me, you can never stray. You can never go wrong when you stick to that. When you stick to the through line of things, you
That's
know?
Right.
All the other layers of shit that get added onto that can confuse people and distract people. And that's what all of that is. So reality TV has changed people in the real world because what was once a purview into like what was once packaged as a docuseries almost, right, is now becoming a behavioral code of how people expect other people to move in certain situations. And I don't like that.
Yeah.
It's entertainment.
Right.
It's not a guidebook for life. It's not a compass for decision making. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's entertainment. Let's laugh.
Yeah.
Right.
Like, so that's I do think it has changed the world.
Right.
Yeah.
So now when you watch too, with all that said, is it more entertainment or is it your research for you doing your podcast?
Entertainment.
Okay.
Entertainment. That's a TV show that somebody made.
Yeah.
They cut that to tell a story.
Yeah.
It's not reality. We have so many variables. It's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 people in here right now. Anything can happen. You know, you can't script that.
Yeah.
So we're not cutting a story. It's just not real life.
Yeah.
It's entertainment. And so that, that's not my measure. My measure is what we going to talk about after this show.
Right.
My measure is what happened last night.
Yeah.
You know, like those are the
Right.
things that I draw inspiration from because they real.
Yeah.
You know, the internet is not, the internet is the internet. But you have a vastly different experience when you go out into the real world.
Yeah.
And it's important to understand that and to live in that. You
I
know,
think
and
so,
I think
for sure.
people don't always separate it.
And you should.
You should.
That's a television show. These people are entertaining you. Yes, you have opinions and feelings, you know what I'm saying? But so what? It's a TV show. Leave it there.
Yeah.
What's going on with you in your life? Why are you so mad at Yandy? You know what I'm saying? Like, what is going on with you? Like, that's what I think. So, and it's hard, and I get it, because we have passionate, strong, these are real life stories. It's reality television. So the relatability factor is what I think fuels people's passionate opinions sometimes, right? Because you've been in situations like that before. You watching not a star at first, right? You watching a regular person.
Yeah.
Right.
So you feel there's it's almost like a level set, you know what I'm saying, that takes place. Like, oh, okay, we on the same page. I'm just watching on TV. So now people have these strong opinions. They hold fast to them, and sometimes they can be consumed by them. That's why you see these niggas getting sued. You know, restraining orders. They pulling up on people's houses and shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, taking it too far.
Yeah.
You have to create a line for yourself and know how to separate the two.
How do you do that?
Know that you don't know them people on that TV. They not in your life. And it's not your friends. You know what I'm saying? That's some niggas on television.
You know, but it's a lost sense of control because we got the trolls, we got the bots. You know, everybody has an opinion. So how do you block that out?
Stay out the comment section.
Just stay out the comments.
I talk about this on every show. If I am the person in this square that you watching, right? And they created a comment section for you to react to what I'm saying, I don't feel like that's none of my business.
Okay.
You know, and I feel like y'all should be able to get it off in the comment section, say whatever you want, but I'm not reading that shit.
Okay.
Yeah.
You know, because it ain't none of my business.
Okay. How they feel.
That being said, you don't get to DM people. I will offer commentary. I've been doing this for years, right? So I offer commentary on a reality show. The talent will DM me. Fans of the talent will DM me. Family of the talent will DM me. And I leave it right where it sits. Okay? Simply because we discussed what was going on in your life on the show, that don't mean you now have a line of communication to me.
Yeah.
You don't get to respond, you know, and I respect your response, you know what I mean? But you don't get to respond to me privately.
Yeah.
Get in the comment section, leave a comment.
You said I'm not engaging in that.
Because it ain't personal for me.
Yes.
I'm doing my job.
Right.
Yeah.
I try to not make the commentary too personally offensive. You know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna talk about how you look now.
Yeah.
Well, I will, because I
I was hearing they say, now wait a minute, you might sometimes.
I will, but depending on what you do. Prime example. I don't
Some
know,
people
y'all watch
deserve
Married to
it.
Medicine?
Yes.
Okay, Curtis, Dr. Jackie's husband, right? Curtis sat on that show and told Quad, cast member from season 1, right, and her new partner, King at the time, that they were not having success in their IVF journey because they were living in sin and weren't married. Now, Curtis...
Didn't he cheat on... Oh, okay. I'm sorry.
Hello, somebody. Ain't that the...
He sits high and looks low. Maybe because he's tall. I don't know.
Big ass pants and wide leg palazzo pants, big pants all the time, getting low in them cars, don't do nothing, cheating on Dr. Jackie, dentures loose.
Ooh.
We've seen all this. And you have the audacity to cast judgment.
Yo, hold up. Wait a damn
Miss
minute.
Nikki, you seen it. His pants wider than yours. You seen it. Big old pants, nigga basketball, long leg, leggy peggy, long leg stems, you know, all of that. Antelope, galloping.
You need to go see Dr. Heavenly.
You seen it, you know. So it's funny. Dr. Heavenly is a funny case to me too, because Dr. Heavenly is a great reality star, right?
Yeah.
Great, polarizing.
Yeah.
Okay, either you love her or you hate her.
Yes.
And Dr. Heavenly is a person who has... So I went to see Candy on Broadway, right?
Okay.
Oh.
Dr. Heavenly made some comments that I didn't like. I gave commentary on it, whatever. But for me, you leave it on the show. She unfollowed me and all that after I said what I had to say. Cool. Obviously, you took that personally.
Yeah. Right.
At the end of the day, though, you a grown woman. I'm a man. I don't argue with women like that. I'm not. I would never even take it there with her to where it's personal. It was just talking about a TV show. I saw her. I went to Candy. Candy Burris was on Broadway, and then Juliet went to the show. I'm leaving. Somebody's walking down the aisle after the show, and you know how even though it's dark in the theater, you can recognize somebody.
Yeah.
So we look, and she was like, Dustin, and I recognized her voice.
Right.
So I was like, hey, Dr. Heavenly. She's like, how you doing? I could tell she didn't know what the reception was going to be like, and that was wild to me.
Yeah, he was like, I'm
we ain't
cool.
got no personal issue.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And I almost, if anything, I was like, I don't want her to feel like I have a personal issue, because I don't. I didn't want her to misunderstand that. So I congratulated her on her congressional run, you know, wished her success. And I could tell she was relieved, but that was crazy to me, because she is literally a dentist. She's a doctor.
Yeah.
So she has a whole other life that's serious outside of all this entertainment shit.
Yeah. That was always interesting.
And she still thought that it may have been something personal for her. So
Right.
that's when moment for me, I was like, you know what, D, you really got to make sure you are like letting people know up front when you offer this commentary that this shit ain't personal, this ain't real. I don't want no woman thinking, you know what I'm saying, we got beef like that. I respect her. You know what I'm saying?
But you know, that's
Right.
your position. That's not a lot of people's position, honestly.
Yeah.
Like some of them that work in the space, and everybody that has a microphone, we know,
I don't
shouldn't
be like
have
them.
them.
I don't want to be like them.
You are different.
Yeah.
So maybe in her experience,
she's used to that. That's what I'm saying, which makes me even more
sad.
like,
just
I
the
hate
personal attacks.
Yeah.
I don't want her to be even, that's not fair to her to be feeling like she judged in that way or whatever. You know what I'm saying? Like, you trying to run for Congress, change some shit for black people in Georgia.
Yes, she is.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
We
even though people
need it.
don't think whatever you think about her run, to me, the fact that she's even willing to do that.
Absolutely.
And
it's huge.
sacrifice. She was a friend of the show this season. She's already sacrificing things to be able to do that, because you know, with all those clauses and shit, you can't really get into the political space when you work in that way. They figured it out for her. That means she's serious. And I don't want her run to be overshadowed by some reality TV commentary bullshit. You know what I'm saying? That's just how I feel. So
no, I agree.
It can get real. You got to learn how to like find the line, or at least when you have an opportunity to let people know through your behavior that you're not on that, do it. It was very important to me to let her know that night.
Good.
Like,
and I'm glad
God
synced that meeting up.
Like,
to,
you know, I respect you.
Did you come in intentionally with that thought, or did you learn that?
I feel like I did, because I never had the opposite. This never was, we can crack jokes all day or whatever about these shows, but it never was like, I'm mad at this person on this show that I don't know. That's crazy to me.
Yeah.
you know what I mean? I'm mad at what you did, and I'm gonna talk shit about what you did, but like, I don't even know you. You know what I'm saying? So we not, you know, it's not gonna be that. Yeah. That's always been a real thing for me. Yeah. And I like that because it separates me from the rest of them voices.
Absolutely.
You know what I'm saying?
That's right.
I don't want to be like that, just a loudmouth talking shit on the mic. Can't nothing substantive. You can't, you know, you don't even, you haven't even watched the show that you're talking about for real. You just watched that episode. You can't offer any context, no background. You can't just support your opinions with actual knowledge and facts to legitimize your commentary and make it not personal. Right. There's work that has to be done. You can't just turn on the mic and talk shit.
Yeah, for sure. So, for sure.
Yeah.
Love that.
Thank you.
You definitely stand out, for sure. For sure.
Thank you so much.
For sure.
I see them cards flipping.
Yeah. See what else we got for you? What else we got for
you? Trying to get to the men.
Yeah. Well, with all the shows that you engage in and offer your opinion about, which show is it that you find the most appealing, offers the most, how should I say, just as most uplifting to our community?
Dang. Uplifting to our community. Well, several. Married to Medicine, we were just talking about. That show is literally built and crafted around Black physicians in Atlanta. Full stop. Yeah. That's the shit. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Sure. Like, full stop. No matter who you don't like on the show, whatever you don't like, you're watching these Black physicians do their thing in Atlanta. We should celebrate that. Right. So I love that. I love the Real Housewives of Atlanta. You know, I love the fact that these women have been able to, you can talk whatever you want to talk about Nene Leakes, and she hasn't always been my favorite person, right, as far as her actions. But what Nene was able to do, transitioning into scripted television, she was incredible on that sitcom, The New Normal, right, on NBC. She was incredible on Glee. Seeing her do Broadway, be in Cinderella, be in Chicago, watching her exist in other areas of entertainment with the support of everybody, like, people didn't give her that reality show curse, right? Yeah. People was like, we want to see Nene win. Do that shit. Like, go, fire, go.
Yeah, because sometimes they don't get taken seriously because they came from reality TV.
See her beat the odds like that, we celebrated that. We still want Nene to win. So I love the Real Housewives of Atlanta and other seasons. I mean, other franchises, Potomac as well. I love it for that. It gives those women an opportunity to thrive and be seen differently and see real success. You know what I'm saying? So I love those shows. Positive. Bell Collective on OWN, that's another one. Those women in Jackson, entrepreneurs, you know what I'm saying? Vastly successful, sharing their real life, dynamic families. That show is actually being spun off, and there's another franchise coming from Birmingham. Okay. If y'all know Stormy Steele with Candace Girl Beauty. So she's the center of that show. It premieres on my birthday, April 10th. And it's about fabulous women that are dynamic entrepreneurs and live great, robust lives in Birmingham, Alabama. Okay. Show that. Yeah. Show that. Yeah. I love that. So I support things like that. I support all of it, really. Because you have an opportunity, no matter how sensational your show is, no matter how controversial your show is, when you get that sort of attention, you have an opportunity to do something with it.
Absolutely. Right.
So I love that.
And that's the thing, what you do with it. And and for me, I like those shows that you mentioned for sure. But the most gangster got in, got out, and flipped it is Cardi B.
100%.
Oh my gosh.
She did it like no other.
Like no other.
What a testament to being authentic too, right?
Yep. Yes.
Because her authenticity is what is her superpower.
And everybody out the gate loved it. Loved her and was like, oh, she's a star. Yep. Period.
Love Cardi B. Love what she's done. Love the fact that she's been outspoken about political issues on the correct side of things. Love that. And this is not anything new. Cardi B has always talked about world history. Even when she was yelling and screaming in the phone with her old teeth on Instagram. You know what I'm saying? She was.
I've been following her.
You
that
feel
long.
me?
Yes.
You feel me?
Yes.
She was talking her shit
Yes,
back
she
then
was.
about
Yes,
social
she was.
issues,
She
about
was.
world issues. This is not that we all.
She was.
We remember laughing before the pandemic. Coronavirus. She was popping her shit. You
Yeah,
know what
she
I'm saying
was.
about
Yeah.
things that are important. And so that sort of range, I think, is wonderful. I agree.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah,
Mhm.
she flipped it. She said, "I'm gonna show
She
y'all
said-
how to do it."
I'm gonna show you how to do this, son.
What?
Okay. Grab your coach bag and get the fuck out of here. That's what she did, ain't it? Okay.
Yep.
Not mad at that. I love
Yeah,
Cardi.
she started at Sue's Rendezvous.
Yeah,
and
started at Sue's.
in
Yeah.
our hometown.
Right? Sure did. She sure did.
She
When he
said,
heard
"The
about
Lord only
burning."
knows how I got it in Sue's." Okay.
Yeah.
How about that?
Yeah.
Said, "I'm gonna get
she
it
said,
out
I
and
ain't
get it."
new to this.
I
It
love
just
that.
looks a little different.
And I love that. Put it in their face, Cardi.
Yeah.
Show them that. I love that. Her even like her new hair care line she just released. Her creating that beauty supply bus and putting it in the Bronx like that, and that being where it was launched. That's the shit that makes Cardi B
Yes.
loved by so many.
Yes.
That's right.
Yes, because she
So-
represent her community.
And what a great example,
Hard.
right? To lean into whoever you are personally
Yep.
and your authenticity and drive your energy that way.
Yeah.
You can see real success
Yeah.
without compromising that.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
And that's
Yeah.
what gets lost.
Yeah.
So you
Yeah.
definitely can appreciate those who come out and remain the same. Like you said, you can go to the
100%.
old videos with the old teeth.
Yeah.
And she's still the same
Yeah.
with all the work, with all the growth, with all the money, the
We
success.
love that.
The babies,
The
the,
babies,
marriages,
the
the,
baby daddies,
the mess,
all the
all
things.
all of it. I love
all
it.
of it.
All of
I'll
it.
be there. She'd be like,
All of it.
listen, I'm his baby mama too.
She
We
said,
just
"I'm
gonna
a
have to
single
figure it
mother.
out.
A single mother help me buy my album." I said, "See, this is why we love you. Don't
Yeah.
run from it, lean into it, because there's
That's
some
right.
other people that have had the same experience.
That's right.
You can't be afraid of that. I know it's not easy, but
Yeah.
you gotta have that sort of tenacity. You know what I'm saying? Put it out
Absolutely.
there.
Sure.
Yeah.
So, are you
Yes.
spoken for?
No, I'm single.
Woo! Single and it's the weekend.
Uh-oh.
What's up?
And you
Yeah.
in Atlanta
What's
for
up,
the
ATL?
weekend.
Places on the weekend in Atlanta,
Look,
please.
because Dustin is all the way fine, baby. You know they be
appreciate
in
it.
those
And you smell
DMs.
good.
And you
Thank
smell
you,
amazing.
Thank you. Imagine if I was
Came
musty.
in
That
looking
would've been-
like
y'all say
new
the same
money.
thing. Y'all stinking
Looking
ass,
like
stinking
new
ass
money.
in here. But yeah, and thank you. I appreciate that. I am single
Absolutely.
though. I believe in waiting for things to be right. You know what I'm saying? I ain't never been the type of person like I hear people say, "Oh, I'm looking for a partner. I'm looking for somebody to be with." You know, a lot of my female friends, I'm looking for a boyfriend, whatever. My gay, you know.
Yeah.
And I don't understand that.
The looking part.
To me, it's specific. It's nuances. That's the word of the day.
You're
Yeah,
right.
right.
The
But there's
nuances.
nuances to people's personalities that make it your desire for connection and companionship and partnership with them specific. I want to be with you because it's you, not because I want a partner.
Yeah.
Right.
I'd rather
And
be
you
single.
just showed up.
Yeah,
Yeah,
like to me,
you gotta make that
relationships,
clear
the work
distinction.
that it requires to
Mm-hmm.
build a connection and sustain a lifelong connection, merge your lives, you know, with someone else. That's a lot of work. Being
Yes.
patient, being tolerant, getting on your fucking nerves.
Hello.
I don't even
That's
look
a
at
part
your
of
ass
it,
today.
too.
You know what I'm saying?
That's a part of it too.
But you power through it because you
Yeah.
love them. And to me, that amount of effort and work has got to be worth it. You know.
Yeah.
Otherwise, we could just go on great dates, have fun when we see each other, type shit, keep it moving.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Yeah. So is that more what you're leaning into, and then whatever happens, or is your mindset is more open to committed relationship right now?
Right now, I lost two of my best friends, you know what I'm saying, in a 2-year span. I lost two of my best friends and my grandmother,
Oh, sorry.
and broke up with one of the last partners I ever had. So that amount of loss made me late in life, you know what I'm saying? It made me sensitive in a way that I had never been before, because I don't give a damn. You know what I'm saying? Like I can tough it out.
Yeah.
But after losing those people, I became just emotionally aware in a way that I had never been before. And so I recognize and value connection and relationship, you know, and loyalty differently now that has made me shift my lens when it comes to relationships. So whereas I would have previously been completely like, no, you know what I'm saying? Now I recognize that like it's such a beautiful thing to be in love and to find a person that is unique and special and that you love just because it's them and the way their hands look. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? I like the way your foot curved this way. I love you.
That's uniquely you.
I like that pinky toe.
I love it. Those are the things that I feel make it special. Yeah. So if that happened to me, I would definitely be. I'm a stand-up guy. I come from hard workers. I believe in like showing up and handling your business as a man. So I would definitely be showing up in that way in a relationship to a person that deserved it. And I'm willing to do that work. It just has to be right. And you meet people in life who you could have that with. It'll be circumstantial things that make it not possible.
Yeah. Timing is everything.
Timing is everything.
Timing is everything.
And sometimes sometimes you wait it out.
Yeah.
You know timing is everything. Yeah. You're like, you know what? When it do happen.
Yeah, spend a block on them.
It's going to happen with us. You know what I mean? Yeah. And in the meantime, let's just be great people to each other.
Yeah. Absolutely.
That's kind of where I'm at with it personally in my life.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
Now the people know.
Yeah. You picking up what I'm putting down.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
Yes, you're amazing, and I know whoever that person shall be will be equally amazing. You deserve the best. You deserve.
I think so.
Love
Thank
in
you.
abundance.
And thank you for that. I received that.
Yeah.
It hit different coming from black women like that.
Yeah.
So thank you.
Yeah, absolutely.
And I recognize that I'm willing to be patient.
Patience,
I have things that I need to focus on. You know what I'm saying? And again, you can call me what you want, but I only want it if it's organic and natural. I want to meet you and figure it out.
Yeah. There you go.
I ain't no online nigga either. All that them dating apps and all that. That's not for me.
It's exhausting.
That's a whole nother
Give
show.
it to people and let them use it. But for me personally,
that's right.
I got to meet you.
Yeah.
I got to meet you. I got to feel your energy.
Chemistry.
I got to see how you look from the side, not just from the front of your picture. You know what I'm saying? How's your ass high in the back? You know, what's your shape like? You got a long torso or shit? I need to know these things.
You need a full picture.
Yeah, not just this
not the
one.
snippet.
Yeah. So, and I'm much more of a, I feel energy and shit.
Absolutely.
You know what I'm saying? I need that. I'm old school in that way.
Because I always laugh at people who fall in love on a phone, you know?
Yeah.
And like the catfish.
Yes.
It's like, how are you in a whole relationship
Crazy.
Committed for a year and you ain't never seen that person? Because, the talking and the getting to know, that's cool, but... This
First
is where it's at.
We don't even know each other. We ain't seen each other. What we finna do?
What are we doing here?
We got to spend some time together.
Yeah. Absolutely.
Yeah.
I mean, because I may not even like your mannerism. I may not like the way you chew. Do you smack?
Do you smack?
Do you lick your fingers?
And look, I'm a foot person. You know what I'm saying? Like you taking care of your feet or not says a lot about who you are.
How
it's
you
like
take care of yourself and the rest of your hygiene.
I have the utmost respect for adults with braces. I do. I feel like if I see a grown person with some braces, I know you a good person, at least in the inside, because you're trying to fix what was wrong. You know what I'm saying? When you didn't have to, okay? You didn't have to do that. You chose to do that because your insurance was right and you had the things in order. I respect that. So, I respect the person that take care of themselves, and feet are a huge indicator of that.
Yeah.
I don't want to see no black-ass toenails and fucked up toe going this. Nah. Handle that. It's no reason it should have got to that point. You know, that says a lot about you.
You obviously neglected the issue for far too long. And why?
Your damn feet. You should
you
be
see
the
them every day.
walking towards a solution. You know what I'm saying? It should be you.
You felt that.
So you know what I'm saying? You saw it too.
You know those feet weren't comfortable in those shoes.
Fix it. Fix it. Okay? I don't understand that, but yeah.
I love it. Well, blessings to you to make all the good things come to you.
Thank
And
you.
like my favorite saying is, it's greater later.
It's greater later. I'm going to be a good husband
later.
when it's time.
There you go. I know you will.
Absolutely.
I know you will.
Yeah.
Dustin Ross.
Yes. We got him in the building.
But wait, we're not going to let you go yet.
Okay.
Our last segment. You want to do these for him, T?
Sure.
You can do
it.
You want me to? Okay. So we have a segment
that's the little
called...
cute shit y'all be doing to make people watch the show right there. That's the real, that's Tiana. That's y'all.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And I love seeing it. I'm such a fan.
My sister girl.
Yes.
To the end.
We so in sync. But this segment is called Mirror Talk.
Okay.
So as you speaking to yourself.
All right.
So your past self, what is one thing your younger self needed to hear that you now understand?
Damn, that just shook me when you said that, because I know people have asked that before, but that's the first time somebody ever asked me that. You know what? I would just tell my younger self to do it anyway. That's what I would tell myself. Don't block your progress worrying about things that you shouldn't. That's the most simple way I can put it. Do it anyway. I would have told myself to hit the gas a long time ago. I really, honestly, y'all, feel like I'm like 15 years behind. The things that I'm doing now, I should have been doing 15 years ago. But that's okay, because we're here now, you know, right. and reflection and hindsight is everything. So I would tell my old self, get started. Fuck them people.
Good.
Get started and do your thing. You know what I'm saying?
But delay is not denial.
That's very true. I received that.
So, and like we said, timing is everything.
Yep.
So for whatever reason, even though you could have started earlier, you wasn't supposed to.
Yep.
For whatever reason.
Yep.
Whatever.
So you're not late.
You're not late.
Thank
you're right
you,
on time, baby.
Thank you,
right.
y'all. I appreciate that.
Right on time.
Yeah.
And for your future, what are you unapologetically claiming for yourself?
Success.
Yeah.
For real. People listen, people can say what they want. I love award season. I love entertainment awards. There's things on my list that I want. I want to win an Emmy for being a talk show host. I want to win an Emmy for being a game show host.
Okay.
I want to win an Oscar, either acting or producing.
Come on.
I want to win a Grammy for original comedy album.
Okay.
Comedy.
What we doing?
And let's do Broadway. Because if Lean on Me come to Broadway, I'm a B. Joe Clark. I'm telling you right now. I'm going to take my voice and chain the doors. I can't. When I tell you, I'm going to be swinging my bat. I can't wait.
I know that.
Broadway. Look at Megan Thee Stallion on Broadway.
Right.
Incredible.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? First female rapper to ever do that. I love shit like that.
Yeah.
So success. Be unapologetic about success. Don't let people tell you awards don't mean nothing. That's fine to them. Chase it. Chase the success. Want that for yourself. That's what I would tell myself, because there's things I see in my future that will make me so happy. A talk show is my dream job. I want a late night or either daytime. I'll do daytime. Give me a coffee mug and some cards. I'll be right at that table. That's my dream job, and I want that. I want to win awards and be recognized for it. Winning that Image Award as a host was so gratifying, and it really made me feel like it was worth it. All the work, all the hell, all the broke days, working third shift at Dwayne Reed, auditioning during the day, all of that stuff, the ugly part that people don't talk about, where you building, all of that was worth it when I saw that recognition. We beat the Daily Show.
Oh,
you feel me? So like that kind of recognition, is priceless to me.
Yeah.
And when people tell you you're not good enough, I got a lot of things working against me, y'all, in a lot of people's eyes. And so when you've been told you're not good enough, and you get recognized for your work, something that you put the effort in, that is one of the best feelings in the world. So unapologetic about success moving forward.
Come on now. Love it. You deserve it. You will
Thank
have
you.
it.
And y'all do too.
Yeah.
Shout out to Ginger and Honey Podcast. I'm so happy I'm here. Y'all waited to get that sign because you knew I was coming.
Absolutely.
We wanted you under the red light.
Now I'm under the light.
There you go.
Okay.
Timing.
Again, delayed. Look.
And not rushing the process.
I'm trying my best to. I love y'all's process. I love this show. I believe in y'all's show. I think that there are so many great things ahead of y'all. God knows if it's anything I got to do with it, it's happening.
Yeah.
Thank you.
We gonna claim
support
and
that. Everybody
it.
need to watch this shit. People need to share it. This is my camera. Share this show. Send it to if you watching this show, first thing you need to do is be pushing like, also copying the link and sending it to all your friends. Even if you don't like somebody, send it to them. Give it to them too, because they might change and be good thereafter. So support this show. I'm so happy to be here.
Thank you so much.
And y'all know I love y'all.
Honored and privileged to have you.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Yes.
And thank you all for tuning in to another episode of the Ginger and Honey Podcast. It's your girl, Nikki B, and sometimes I'm Ginger.
And it's your girl, Tiana the Lioness. Sometimes I'm Honey.
But depending on the day, it could go either way.
I can't believe I seen it live. That's what I'm talking about. My girls, thank y'all again.
Thank you. Please like, share, subscribe, tell a friend to tell a friend, because that's what Dustin said.
That's right.
And we'll see you in the next episode.
Thank you.
Boom.